And welcome to part 2 of my Dragon Ball Z home video suggestions. In my last part, I went over the Ocean Dub DVDs as well as the Funimation Singles DVDs, and that's really all I had time for. In this part, I'm going to be going over the Orange Bricks, the Dragon Boxes, and Kai. Now, if you didn't see part 1 and you're wondering what these are, in a nutshell, these are basically, I get a lot of questions about, what version of Dragon Ball Z should I get on DVD, because, people see I have many different versions. So these videos are just to kind of answer those questions. I really went in depth, wrote down a bunch of notes on each version. I'm really going to just try to tell you what all is on each version, so you can, decide which version you want to get. So we're going to start with the Orange Bricks on this video. The super controversial Orange Bricks. Now, I'm not just going to spend the entire time bashing these, because I know you've heard the Orange Brick bashing. I don't think they're nearly as bad as most people think they are. Interestingly enough, when you pop these in, I kind of forgot because it's been years since I've watched the Orange Bricks, but when you pop these in straight away, if you just hit play, it defaults to the English dub with Japanese music, which, that's pretty cool. I think this is the first time that you could do that. You could watch it in English with the Japanese music. I don't think you could do that on the Ultimate Uncuts, but I don't have the Ultimate Uncuts, so I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. The English dub music on Season 1, it is not the Bruce Falconer music. A lot of people get that confused. Bruce Falconer didn't start doing the music until the Ginyu Saga. So on this one, you get the, oh gosh, I think his name is Nathan Johnson. Yeah, and then Mark Menza also did. Yeah, these, all of these do not have the, they don't have the Rock the Dragon intro if you watch it in English, and they do not have the awesome Funimation Dragon Ball Z theme that instead you get the extremely boring Mark Menza movie theme, the that one. Oh, I hate that theme. To anyone who likes it, I'm sorry, but I think it's so boring. It's so boring. And then the ending theme, you get this really weird, it sounds like Spyro music to me, like PlayStation 1 Spyro music. But, yeah, Mark Menza, he also did the music for Dragon Ball GT and the English dub music for GT, and I thought the English dub music for GT was super boring as well. I'm just not a fan of Mark Menza's work. But, yeah, but I think Season 2 and on, you do get the Falconer music. One thing that is cool about these, though, you can watch it with the Marathon feature. I think the Marathon feature is pretty cool, which Marathon feature, if you just want to watch all of the episodes on the disc, hit Marathon feature. It'll play all the episodes in order, and you don't have to, it just back to back to back. You don't have to fast forward through the intro or the credits at all. It just plays all the episodes, so that's very cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm referencing my notes here. Eye catches are included. Last episode previews are included. No next episode previews at all. Not even for the last episode on the DVD, like the old school ones. That's annoying. I think that's extremely annoying. Of course, the infamous cropped widescreen and saturated colors. But honestly, sometimes it's extremely noticeable. But after a while, I don't know. I found that after a few episodes, I kind of got used to it. And they're really not that bad. Especially, I mean, these are so cheap. It's hard not to recommend these because they're so cheap. It's still the cheapest way to get the entire series, or even just a certain chunk of the series. And you do get a pretty good amount of stuff. You get English dub with English music, Japanese dub, Japanese dub, English dub with Japanese music. You get a little booklet. These are difficult not to recommend, honestly. There are better versions out there, but good lord, they're expensive. I would say you get 3 dubs. They're cheap. The Orange Bricks really are not that bad. I don't know. I know a lot of people bash these, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, that's the Orange Bricks. I tried to do the pros and cons of those. Let's see, referencing my notes here. Okay. Now the Dragon Boxes. Okay, so the Dragon Boxes. Oh man, where do I start on these things? Now, of course, they're so expensive now. They're getting ridiculously expensive, so it's really, really hard for me to suggest these. Like, yeah, just go out and get the Dragon boxes. And, well, that's easy for me to say because I got these when we were cheap. I didn't pay more than $30 for every single one of these. But now, especially Dragon Box 2, freaking super duper looper expensive. So I don't know. If you can find these for a reasonable price, I'd say get them. But only if you're a fan of the Japanese version. A lot of people, I know there was a huge controversy when this came out. Oh, there's no Falconer music. That's BS. Okay, yeah, there's no Falconer music. So if you want your Falconer music, don't get these. This is if you are a fan of the Japanese version. It defaults to Japanese with English subtitles. The main menu music is Japanese music. As far as DVD content goes, you get, even if you watch it in English, you still get Chala, Head Chala, and Zenkai Power. You don't get any English opening or closing music. Next episode previews are included, but only in Japanese. They're not dubbed in English. If you watch it in English, it just goes straight to the next episode. It doesn't even include them. The Japanese audio is noticeably better on the Dragon boxes. In the past releases, like the singles and the Orange Bricks, the Japanese audio is quite muffled. And it's still kind of muffled on the Dragon boxes, but not as much. Like, it's noticeably better. It sounds a bit better. Let's see. What else did I write about these? As far as the picture quality goes, they look great to me. They look, just as good as the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays might look a little brighter, but you can just adjust the brightness on your TV and make the Dragon boxes look just as good, I think. But, great release. It's just a shame that they're so expensive. Correct aspect ratio. No marathon feature, though. You will, if you want to watch all the discs, you're going to have to fast forward, hit your fast forward button through the next episode previews and credits and intro and all that. But, it's not that big a deal. But, you get awesome packaging, Dragon Book, all that. Great release. It's just a shame that they were limited and are now ungodly expensive. That's a darn shame. But what are you going to do, Okay, so now moving on to Kai. Let's see what I wrote about Kai. Yeah, here we go. Now, some people get confused. I remember one of my friends came over and he hadn't watched Dragon Ball Z since it aired on Toonami, so he really didn't even know what Kai was. He was like, I don't remember. The voices are different than what I remember, and I was like, well, this isn't the Dragon Ball Z you grew up with. It's not the Toonami Dragon Ball Z, and I had to explain everything, what Kai is. It's a new version, and blah, blah, blah. You know what Kai is. If you're watching this video, you're obviously a Dragon Ball fan, or at least I think you are. I don't know why you'd be watching this if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, but whatever. New intro song, new credits, the animations all nice looking and all that good stuff. Kenji Yamamoto does the BGM for this portion of Kai. I think up until, oh my god, is it 6, 7, and 8? I think they went back to Kikuchi. That's funny. One of my friends, when he watched this with me, he did not like the Kenji Yamamoto music. He was like, "What's with the music?" And I was like, what are you talking about? And we were watching it in Japanese, and he's like, is it like this for the English dub too? And I'm like, yeah, it's the same score. And he's like, I don't like it. I like the Kikuchi music better. And I'm like, huh. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that you don't get no Bruce Falconer music. It's the same dub, or it's the same music for both dubs. So I'm cool with it. I don't mind it. You get English title cards and credits, even if you watch it in Japanese. That's annoying. If these had Japanese title cards and Japanese credits, this would have been perfect because you get last episode previews and next episode previews for every single episode, so they're all complete. You always, even if you're watching in Japanese, you get English title cards and English credits, which, like I said, that's one of my pet peeves, but whatever. But yeah, you get through the series a lot faster this way. It's pretty cool. I like Kai for what it is. I'm really excited about the Buu saga of Kai. But, yeah, that's really all there is to say about these. There's really not a whole lot to say about each release. I've mainly just made these videos because Well, number one, I've been getting asked a lot, do more videos, and I've been running out of ideas on what to do, and I have been doing, or getting a lot of comments on what version of Dragon Ball Z should I get, so I kind of did these videos to sort of explain all of that in a nutshell rather than type it out. And, yeah, that's really all of the other versions. I don't have the Ultimate Uncut, so I can't really talk about those. I know, they have a Spanish dub on them, which is very cool. I wouldn't mind owning them for the Spanish dub. I don't have the season Blu-rays because they're pretty much the same as the Orange Bricks, just Blu-ray quality, which, I mean, I've seen. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, it's an anime from the late 80s, early 90s. You can only get it to look so good, I think. I mean, it looks pretty good on Blu-ray, but it doesn't look that much better, you know? That's what I learned with the level sets. Yeah, the level sets, they're really not even worth talking about because only 2 of them came out. They look nice. Yeah, they're really not. I'm trying to think. No Japanese title cards or credits, but they do look pretty nice. They look about as good as the Dragon boxes, but they're not as expensive. And they look cool. I like the cases. That's honestly, that's the only reason I thought about getting the season Blu-rays is I really like the cover art. I'm like, oh, those look so cool. I don't even know where I'd put it though. That's the thing, man. Like when I get new stuff, I look all around in my room and I'm like, oh God, where am I gonna put it? Because look at this. Look at all this madness. Man, when I originally started collecting, like way back when I was a wee lad, I originally just wanted to fill up one wall. If I could just get one wall filled up, that would be really cool. And that could just be my Dragon Ball Z wall. And then it grew past that wall and it took up another wall and then another wall and then it engulfed my entire room. And now look at it. Madness, I tell you. But yeah, but that's it for my Dragon Ball Z home video recommendations. If you have any more things that you would like me to talk about, like I said, I've been getting a lot of requests to do more videos, but I'm kind of running out of ideas on what to do. I've been keeping an eye out for new stuff. I know a lot of people have been suggesting those SH figure arts. I've been looking at them. They do look really nice, but they're pretty expensive. I'm going to have to save up for one of those, but I saw some really nice ones yesterday. I saw a Piccolo one that I wouldn't mind having, and an Android 17 one that I wouldn't mind having either. But I might have to save up some money for those. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. As always, thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. And if you don't like my videos, well, stop watching them. How about that? Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later.